Today's topic is fetal circulation. So fetal circulation is a parallel circulation. Why? Because from placenta there is umbilical vein which then forms ductus venosus. So the ductus venosus communicates with IVC. Here it bypasses 50% of blood going to liver. Then from IVC the blood goes to right atrium. From right atrium to the foramen ovale, it is guided by crista terminalis to the left atrium. From left atrium it goes to left ventricle, and from left ventricle it is supplied to head and forelimbs. Now the fetal blood from SVC and IVC goes to right atrium. From right atrium to right ventricle. From right ventricle it goes to pulmonary artery. At pulmonary artery there is communication between pulmonary artery and aortic arch, which is called ductus arteriosus. So this ductus arteriosus bypasses 90% of blood going to lungs, and it directly passes the blood to descending aorta. So, fetal circulation adaptation, one umbilical vein which comes from placenta and two umbilical arteries which come from two internal iliac arteries of fetus. They allow gas exchanges, then exchange of nutrients and waste products. Ductus venosus, it is at the confluence of left portal vein and umbilical vein. It bypasses liver and 50% of blood goes directly to the IVC via ductus venosus. Foramen ovale, it is a hole between left atrium and right atrium. Around 60% of blood coming from IVC is guided to left atrium by crista terminalis via foramen ovale. Ductus arteriosus, it is communication between pulmonary artery and aortic arch. It allows 90% of blood to bypass the lungs and goes directly to the lower extremities. So, physiological changes at birth. At birth, the fetus breathes and there is cord clamping. So, these are vital events. Breathing leads to aeration of alveoli. Alveoli are expanded and P alveolar O2 and P arterial O2 increases. So hypoxic pulmonary vasoconstriction decreases. Thereby there is decrease in pulmonary vascular resistance. And cord clamping, because of it is a physical clamp and there is hypothermia as well. Both will lead to contraction of Orton's jelly. This will lead to increase in systemic vascular resistance and decrease in maternal prostaglandins. So, respiratory changes. There is decrease in lung fluids. Usually, fetus lungs creates 20 ml per kg, has 20 ml per kg fluids at term, and it is expelled out due to thoracic compression during delivery. Second, there is initiation of ventilation. So, during delivery, there is hypoxia, hypercarbia and cold sensation which stimulates breathing. First breath requires lots of negative intrathoracic pressure due to completely collapsed alveoli.